All right, good morning. Let's go ahead and stand up and make sure you're near something nice and stable. We'll go ahead and start marching. Actually, get your ball. We're going to use the ball for our first cardio block for our warm-up. All right, so we're going to start by just marching it out. We're going to push it out, pull it in, push, pull. So extend, pull it in, squeeze those back muscles, push, pull. Good. Push, pull, push, pull. Push, pull. Extend. Go all the way. Extend your arms all the way out. Push, pull. Push, pull. Good. Now, march it wide. Keep going. And we're going to take the heels up in back. Arms are nice and straight. Reaching. Try to get those arms as high as you can. So none of this. I mean, if you have shoulder issues, please, always move within your range of motion and where it's comfortable for you. But if you can, if you don't have pain, I want you moving. Get to the end of where you can go. Bringing that heel up behind. So we're not lifting the knee, we're lifting the heel to the bum. Good. And let's go back to the march. Breathe, push it out, bring it in. Push it out, bring it in. Push it out, bring it in. Extend, squeeze, extend, squeeze. Pick your feet up off the ground. Eyes are forward. And breathe. Extend, squeeze. Let's do one more. Good. Take it wide. Let's go back. Heel up and back. Good. We're going to do 4 more on each side, then we're going to take it to a side step. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Step it side to side. Pick your feet up off the ground. Tap the hip. I want arms really extending out in front. Extend out in front. Make a nice big semicircle, not a circle, semicircle. And breathe. Good. Let's do 2 more. 1, 2. Go back to the beginning. March it out. Push, pull. Let's squeeze that ball a little bit. Put a little squeeze on it. Good. Squeeze, relax. Squeeze, relax, but squeeze your shoulder blades. Squeeze, relax. Squeeze, relax. Good. 3, 2, 1. Good. March it wide. Here we go. Hamstring curls. 1. Good. 2. Bring those arms up. 3. Heels come up and back, not lifting the knee. 2 more on each side. 1, 2. Side step. Good. Tap the hip. Arms are really extending, making a nice big semicircle. And breathe. Now we're going to take it we're going to do a side shuffle, so it's going to be a hop to the side, but we're going to add some big arms. Now, if the hop, you're not comfortable doing that, then you can just step 2 times. Big arm circle up. Then circle the other direction. Make sure you're picking your feet up off the ground. And breathe. Heart rate should be coming up now. Good. And last time going back. Let's go back to the beginning one more time. March it out. Squeeze. Squeeze your back muscles. Squeeze the ball. Relax. Squeeze. Relax. Extend. Squeeze your shoulder blades. Squeeze. 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 One more time. Here we go. March it wide. Heels. And breathe. And 3. And 4. 5. 6. 7. One more time. Then we just go side step. Good. Side step. Big arms. Really reaching. Making a big semicircle. Three more. 3, 2, 1. Hop. Good. Big arms circle up. Now you can always just step it if you don't want to hop. But we can get that hop if you can. That just gets you a little power. Getting your, just developing a little power where you can move quickly. And last one. Good. And march it out. Let's catch our breath. Deep breath in. And out. And hold. Let's go ahead and put the ball down. Let's get a nice deep breath in. Here we go. Inhale. And out. Keep your shoulders down again. Deep breath in. And out. You've got my heart rate up. Shake it out. Let's roll the shoulders back a little bit. Start getting ready for our strength block. Good. Make it bigger. Start making the arms big. Now you should see that my arms are going around my shoulders. So if you can, we want to have your arms go around the shoulders, not just circling down here. If you need to, that's okay, but try to really work in the shoulder. Shake it out. Let's get the hands going a little bit around the wrists. And the other direction. And make a fist. Flick it out. Make a fist. Flick it out. Make a fist. Flick it out. One more time. Make a fist. And flick it out. Good. Shake. All right. Let's get our band. We're going to take our right leg onto the band. We're going to go into our split stance. Now, you never have to do that if that's not comfortable for you. You can always stand with your legs side by side. You can always sit down and do our upper body work, our upper body exercises as well. So we're going to put our right foot right in the middle of the band. Take the left leg back. Now, remember, take that left leg back a little wider. That's just going to give you some more stability. The wider your stance, so the wider your stance, the more stability you have. The narrower your stance, that's obviously, it's more unstable, but it does challenge the balance, but we want you to be safe. So take your left leg back, get a little bend in that right knee, make sure it's over the ankle. And we're going to do, it's a straight arm pull back. So it's just as it sounds. We're going to make sure you grab your band. I don't want you to have loose band. So there should be no slack because you're not going to get that much tension. You're not going to get much resistance. So let's grab the band. Remember, after the first one, you can always adjust if you want more tension or less tension. So you can always walk your hands down the band for more tension, or you can let it out a little bit to make it just a little bit easier. But I'm going to challenge you to make sure that you have tension. We can start strong, and as you get tired, you can make it a little easier. So that's always another way of continuing to challenge yourself and maintain good form as well. Okay, so grab your band, maybe about mid-thigh to start. We're going to stand up nice and straight, and our shoulders are down, our chest is lifted, and keeping our arms straight. All right, we're squeezing those back muscles as hard as we can, and we're going to pull our arms behind. And then we're going to bring it back with control. So we don't want to get our arms back here. We're going to pause. We don't want to snap back, all right? I want you to also make sure that that forward knee maintains a little bend, and it's over your ankle, and the weight is towards your heel. So we're going to 20, and that's 4. And keep your head and chest lifted, pause, and control on the return. Bring it back, and breathe. Bring it back. Bring it back. Bring it back. And back. We're halfway there. We have 10 more. So it's 10, 9, breathe, 8, squeeze in those back muscles. It's the back muscles that are doing the work. So we don't want to just move the arms. Squeeze your back muscles. That's going to help. And 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. Ooh, shake that out. Okay, so we're going to switch legs, and now we're going to work our biceps. So the biceps get a workout most of the time when you do back exercises. So in a way, we pre-fatigue those bicep muscles. Put your left foot in the middle of the band. Again, you're going to bend that forward knee a little bit. Try to keep the weight distributed through the whole foot or towards the heel, and keep the knee over the ankle. We're going to stand up nice and straight, shoulder down, chest is lifted. Keep your arms by your side and grab the band about halfway down your leg. Okay, keep your arms by your side. Bring your hands up towards your shoulders and curl. Again, you can adjust if it's too hard. I never want you to sacrifice form for quantity. But I want you to also make sure you challenge yourself enough so you stay strong and you get stronger. That's the goal. 10 more. Here we go. Remember, don't let those arms snap back. You control the return. 9, breathe. 8, 7, keep your elbows by your side. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. Woo. Shake it out. Let's take a deep breath in and out. If you need to, get a quick sip of water. We're going to go on to our next cardio blast. We have 3 exercises. Okay. with this wire. Let's see if we can tuck this back a little bit. Okay. March it out just a little bit, get those legs moving again. And we're going to get some heel digs in here, getting your toes up to the ceiling. And we're going to move our arms, we're going to scissor them. Alternating right over left, left over right. And just move them up and down. Legs are going forward, getting those heel digs. So it should be about 4 scissors up, 4 scissors down. Make sure you're not hiking your shoulders when you take them overhead. Keep going. Let's do 3 more. Down. Good. All right. Now we're going to tap forward and back. So we have to pivot. Now if you're on carpet like I am, it's a little difficult. And we're going to reach. So this is going to challenge your balance. So if you're on carpet, be very careful. Reach. Tapping forward and rotating, basically side to side. Be a little bit easier if you can pivot, that's fine. You can get that back foot around a little bit more. Now, if this is making you too dizzy and unbalanced, just go ahead and tap forward and just reach a little bit, okay? It's the side-to-side motion of your head that's going to work your balance. Last one. And let's go back. Heel digs. Bring it up. Good. Last one. Good, side to side. Now you can take it a little slower if you want. Extend your leg, reaching your arm too. Again, remember, always try to extend everything. Never shortchange yourself and just, kind of do a little halfway reach or extend. Go as far as you can. Last one on each side. Good, now march it out. Let's take those arms and just keep moving them overhead. Get those knees up. Get them up. Pick those feet up off the floor. Reaching overhead. Reach where you can if you have shoulder issues. Good. And breathe. And now let's do it all one more time. Here we go. Heel digs. 2. Good. Really extend that leg. Heels to the ceiling. 4. We're going to 8. 5. 6. So here it is. Get ready. Side to side. Reach. Pivot. Reaching backwards. One more on each side. Here we go. March it out. Bring those arms up overhead. Get those knees up. Last one. Nice job. All right, stand. Let's take a deep breath in and out. And again, deep breath in and out. Okay. So we're going to get our band again. Woo, my heart rate's up. We're going to do one side and then the other. We'll start with we're going to go back into our split stance. I want you to stand on the end of the band so that you have plenty of band to work with, because we're going to do an overhead press. So you're going to need a lot of band. Okay? Again, take that left leg back. Try to get it back nice and long. Make a wide stance. Take it back a little bit wider if you need to. Taking it back and into an opposite corner. Okay? Come down. Have a nice little bend in your knees if you want. If you don't feel comfortable in that position, you can extend that back leg a little bit more. Grab your band. Take your right hand with your right hand. Take your right hand to your shoulder. Now there should really not be a lot of slack here, because you want to have some resistance as you press this up. But grab the band and try to have a little bit of tension to start. Remember, you can always adjust. You can add more tension or less once you do one, okay? So hand is right at your shoulder. This is your start and end point. Press it up. Good. We're going to 20. So you can start a little harder, and as you start to feel tired and you find that your form is starting to suffer, you can make it a little bit easier. And breathe. Abs are tight to help give you some stability. And we have 10 more. 10, 9, then we're going to go work our triceps. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, controlling the descent. 3, 2, 1. Good. Stay in this position. I'm going to turn and take my side to the camera so you can see my form. You're staying in that position. I want you to grab a little bit further down on the band. Hinge a little further, hinge a little forward. Abs are tight. Lift your arm up, lock it in place. Okay, I know sometimes I see people doing this. That's not what we're doing. Think of keeping that forearm locked in place, not moving. Now we're just going to extend at the elbow. The only part of your body that should be moving is your lower arm, your forearm, elbow down. So I want you to think, if you can't see, try to think about what your body is doing, okay? Sometimes when we're not connected or we don't think about it, our body is always going to find the easiest way to do something, but that's not what is going to make us strong. And breathe. And we're halfway. We have 10 more. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, and 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Woo, I'm feeling it on that side for sure now. Switch. Now do the other one. Have to work the left side. Left foot is on the band, probably towards the end of the band. So you have plenty of band to work with. Take that right leg back. Little bend in that right and that left knee. Make sure you've got weight going a little bit more towards the heel. Take your hand to your shoulder. Make sure you have tension on the band and press it up. Now you can always hold on to the chair with your free hand for a bit more stability. And breathe. Squeeze your abs, squeeze your glutes to give you stability. Now I'm not taking my arms straight overhead. It's a little in front of me. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, control it, 1. Good. Grab this band a little further down. Hinge a little forward. Abs are tight. Lift your arm up. Lock it in place. Remember, I want you to think about what your body is doing. We always think that we're doing this when I see a lot of this. Okay, and that's just moving the shoulder around. So elbows pointing backwards. Keep this arm part from moving. You can always hold on to it if you can, and extend. So we're only moving elbow down. It's the reverse of a bicep curl. So think of a bicep curl, which is like this. But we're pulling. Our resistance is in the opposite direction. And 10 more. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Let's step off the band. Let's stretch it out a little bit. And we've got one more cardio block and one more strength block. So we have a little bit more to come. So let's stretch out the shoulder and the back. Shoulder is down. Bring your arm across. And breathe. Stand up straight. Lift that chest up. Now you can either reach all the way around for between the shoulder blades, or arm is out. Touch your hand to your shoulder. Lift that elbow up and reach for the space between your shoulder blades. You're going to feel a nice stretch down the back of that arm. Good. And bring it down. Kind of roll it out, shake it out. Take your left arm across. Drop your shoulder. Oops. So shoulder should not be up to here. Drop it down, pull it down. Good. And arm is out. Stretch it out. Touch your shoulder. Lift it up. And you can go over or you can go around trying to touch your shoulder blades. It's really whatever is most comfortable for you. Make sure if you're in this position that you drop your shoulders down. Feeling the stretch in the back of that tricep. All right, we got some coordination moves coming up. We have a V-step with a little cha-cha to switch our lead leg. So, good, and come down, and let's give ourselves a big hug. Walk those fingers back, stretching out those back muscles a little bit. And relax. Okay. So let's start it up again. Just march real just a nice easy march. And we're going to tap it out side to side and reach. So this time, instead of rotating and pivoting, you're just going side to side. But I want you to think about lengthening. So extend your leg as far as you can, toe is pointed, and you're reaching that arm across the body, trying to touch that wall. Trying to touch the wall. Good. Extend. Extend. All right, let's do one more. Good. March it out. Here we go. Right leg. And give me 2 V-steps. Okay? Now, right leg is going to cha-cha, and we're going to switch to the lead, to the left. So it's a step forward, step back. 1, 2, 3. Left. V-step. Again. Left. Left cha-cha. Step forward, back. 1, 2, 3. Right. All right, so we got it. 2 times, V-step. Right cha-cha. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Left V-step. 2 times. Left cha-cha. And switch. Right cha-cha. Left V-step. Ooh, I almost went into a cha-cha. See, I ought to work on it myself. Left cha-cha. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Right. Right. Right cha-cha. 1, 2, 3. Left. 2 times. Left cha-cha. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. One more time for each. 2 V-steps. Get ready. Right cha-cha. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Left. Left. Good. March it out. All right. Switch side to side. Side to side taps. Here we go. Reach. Going back to the beginning. And you know what's coming again is our V-step with our cha-cha. Now you know how to do it. 2 V-steps. You go and using the same lead leg, you go into your cha-cha and you switch. Okay? Let's get ready. Here we go. Right. 1, 2, right cha-cha. Left. Left. Left cha-cha. Right. Again. Right cha-cha and switch to the left V-step. And left cha-cha. Right. Again. Cha-cha. Left. Left. Cha-cha. One more time for each. Big steps. Cha-cha. Left. 2 V-steps. Left cha-cha. Good. Tap it back. Opposite arm. Reach. Really bring that arm up high. So you can see I'm long. I'm making a nice long line from my fingertips down to my heel. At least I think I am. And breathe. So when you tap back, your abs should be tight. That's helping to support you in this kind of bent over position. Last one. Good. Here we go. We're going to do all 3 one more time through. Ready? Switch. Tap side to side. 4, 5, 6, 7. Here we go. V-steps. 2 times. Right cha-cha. Left V-step. Remember, this is doing a brain good. Left cha-cha. Right V-steps. Again, right cha-cha. Left. Left. Left cha-cha. Right. We're just going to do one more cha-cha on the left. We're just do the left one more time. Left cha-cha. And tap back. Reach, extend, leg and arm are long. And you're squeezing those back muscles to lift that arm. So get your whole body into it. And last one, and stop. Deep breath in and out. We have one more strength, and then we'll stretch. Another deep breath in and out. Now, if you need some stability, we're going to do some squats with pulses. Okay, if you need to, you can get right behind your chair or the counter and hold on for balance. So legs are going to be wide. Remember, you always want your knees to follow the toes. So knees should stay over your laces. Weight is towards the heels, squeezing your glutes. Abs need to be tight, and we keep our chest lifted. When you squat down, try to keep your eyes, your gaze forward. We don't want to fall forward. That's just going to strain that lower back. Okay, legs wide. And we're going to, if you want, you can have your hands in front. You can hold on to the chair. And we're going to sit our hips back. Good. And again. We're going to add some pulses in here. 3, one more. Come down. Hold. Abs tight. Keep your chest up. Eyes forward. Give me 5 pulses. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Squeeze. Let's go again. Down, up, down. Good. Squeeze your glutes on the way up. Down. One more. Come down. Small pulses. 1. Or you can just hold for 5. 4, 5. Come up, down. Right. Up, down. Good. 2 more. 3. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, come up, down, up, down. 2 more. 3, this is our last one. Hold for 5. 1, 2, abs tight. 4, 5. Good. Come up, shake it out. We're going to get our band. We're going to work the sides of our hips. I think we're going to stand on the band. If you want to, you can have a chair nearby. We're going to start with the left leg. We're just going to work the left side first, and then we'll switch, and then we're stretching. Stand up straight. I want some tension in this on the band on the left side. So hold with. Make sure you're grabbing that band down, and there's no slack here. Stand up straight. We're going to push this leg out to the side. Good, and down. Try to really control so that your leg doesn't just fall back to the floor. So really control. You're shifting your weight over to the right side. So you're standing on one leg, so you're working your balance. And you're moving, you're creating movement. So it is challenging that balance a little. And breathe. And 10 more. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Really don't let this leg just plop back to the ground. 3, 2, 1. Good. Now hold that leg up. Hold it up. So you're going to have to balance and stack your weight on your right side. Keep it up. Push it back. Push through the heel. Squeeze your glutes. Squeeze them. 3, 4, 5. Small movement. Keep that foot off the floor. 10 more. 10. Squeeze your glutes. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. Deep breath in. I know you were breathing through that, so make sure you remember to do that. Stand on the band. And let's do the same thing on the other side, and then we got a stretch coming up. Grab that band. Make sure there's tension in the band. Feet are about hip width apart. Do not let your leg just plop down to the ground. So please, if you need for balance and control, just have a finger or two on the chair, okay? Ready? Lift your leg out and then down. Shift your weight to the left and down. Push your leg out into the band and out and out, 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 out. Really control that leg on the way down. I don't want it just plopping down. 10 more. 10, 9, 8, 7. This is weight shifting. 6, which is all part of balance. 5, come on, we're almost there. 4, then we're going to hold the leg up. 3, 2, let's hold it up and press it back. 1, 2, 3, squeeze your glutes. Squeeze them. 8, 9, 10, 10 more. 9, 8, 7, 6, coming from the glutes. 4, 3, 2, 1, step off. Ooh. Deep breath in and out. Okay. You can feel that, that's for sure. All right. Let's just get our legs to settle down a little bit. And let's take a deep breath in and out. You can stay right behind your chair if you need it for balance, and step your right leg back behind the left. Take your right arm over, reaching, reaching, reaching. Now as I'm reaching over, I'm pushing my right hip to the floor. So push that down, push it down. If you want a deeper stretch, you can grab the wrist and gently pull. But at the same time, so really push that right foot. You're trying to ground this right foot into the floor, grounding your right side, creating that stretch, 2 different directions. So I'm feeling it right down into my hip, which is where we want to feel it. Good. Come on up, uncross. Let's do the other side. Take the left leg behind the right. Remember, you're going to push this left hip down. Use your left foot, which is behind now, to really try to push into the ground. Left arm comes up and over. And you can grab that wrist for a deeper stretch. It's also going to stretch out that back. And push that hip to the floor. Push it. Create that tension. I can feel it down into that hip. And breathe. Good. And relax. Okay. If you prefer not to use the chair for the stretch, you can just keep your feet on the floor, taking your left leg back behind you. I'm going to show you the floor version first. Okay, you're going to just take that leg behind you, and we're going to push that hip forward. You can also put your foot up onto the chair and then push forward. Either way, do not let this forward knee go past the top of your toes. Make sure you're putting weight towards the heel and stay up nice and straight. And push that back hip forward. Push. And breathe. If you can try to get your back heel, keep it down, keep your toes forward, and that's going to give you a little stretch as well in the calf. That's the back of the lower leg. Pushing forward. Now, we're going to just sit back on our hip. If you're on the floor, you might need to bring your left leg in a little closer, and we're going to sit back on the hip, lifting our heel up, or going on the heel, lifting the toes up. If you're on the chair, same thing. You're just going to sit back like you're sitting down in a chair behind you, lifting your toes to the ceiling. You may need something else next to you for stability, but pull your toes towards you. Pull them. Now you should feel that stretch going all the way up the back of the leg. If you want, you can reach with one or both hands and feel that stretch get a little deeper. Make sure you're hinging at the hips and you're not just bending over. So you're up nice and straight and you're hinging forward, keeping your back neutral. Abs are pulled in. Pull that belly button in, protecting your lower back. Good. Come on up and let's switch. So down on the floor, if you're doing your stretch down here, back, right leg behind, toes are forward, big step back. So you need to have a big step so you can push forward a little bit. Same thing on the chair. On the chair, whenever my forward leg is raised in this position, I tend to push not only forward, but a little bit more on the diagonal, kind of down and forward, keeping my knee somewhat over my ankle. So my shin is at a 90-degree angle to my foot. And my body is up nice and straight. So we're not falling forward. That decreases the angle here, decreasing your stretch. So we want to be up nice and straight, pushing forward, whether your both feet are on the ground or one foot's up on a chair. And breathe. Now you're going to sit back. Go take that forward foot up on the heel, toes lifted. If you need to, you can bring that back foot in a little bit closer and sit down. Now you're sitting your hips back like you're sitting down into a chair. Bring the toes towards you, pointing your toes to the ceiling, and breathe, abs tight. And you can reach. When you reach, you can get that stretch just a little bit deeper. Want to get those hammies, get those hamstrings. Good, and relax. Woo. Bring it down, stand up. Just kind of shake it out a little bit. And let's get some nice deep breaths in. Keeping your shoulders down, deep breath in, exhale all the way out through the mouth. Again, deep breath in and out. One more time, deep breath in and exhale, push it all out. Thank you. Have a great day.